All right, good morning, team fam. I'm tired. It has been a crazy week. Oh man, I can't wait for you guys to hear about all the things that are happening in the world of Secret. Some of them I know you've been hearing bits and pieces about. I've been sharing with you guys, and many things that are coming. We're heading into not only the biggest day of the year for Secret on Friday, but the biggest season of the year between now and December, and heading into the new year with some incredible new partnerships and new people that are coming to Secret that are going to add a whole nother layer of opportunity for you and for your business. And I know some of you guys are anxious to understand and learn more about that, and I promise you we will get you more and more information about that as it goes forward. But man, I've been burning the midnight oil. I've been up at up at 7, going in pretty much 18 hours a day, if not more, straight. And we've had some of the most amazing leaders I've ever met flying into Phoenix, looking at Secret and understanding the power of what we have. And it's amazing when you have people that have made $25 million in network marketing go, I've never seen anything like this. I mean, it's one thing for us to go, hey, we know Secret is great, but when you have people that have done over $1 billion in sales just in their personal network inside of companies, $2 billion in sales inside of their personal networks, go, this is the most excited I've ever been about not just a compensation, but as far as ownership. And for me, it's been this crazy validation of going, man, for the last 9 years, we've done everything to protect this community and make sure that, we didn't take shortcuts and we did it right. And that the right people would be kind of coming here. But man, I can't wait for you to see the kind of the explosion. But more importantly, I can't wait for you guys to come to our first big event. 2021's big event is going to be outrageous. If I had to guess, I'd say we're going to have at least 10,000 people at that event. We're going to be filling stadiums. It's going to be absolute. It's going to be crazy. So anyway, Black Friday's coming up. I'm not going to do Black Friday training. You guys have probably already heard tons about it. If you haven't, you've been hiding under a rock. So there's so much going on. The gift guides are out, obviously. At this point, I'm hoping you have tons of pre-orders. If you don't, it's not too late today, tomorrow to get those pre-orders in, and then processing them on Friday, and also doing extra promoting and going through your everything for them. But today I wanted to have a conversation that I generally do as a training on Thursday, because for us in the United States, it's Thanksgiving. And, Thanksgiving is, it's an important day, and it has nothing to do with the cultural aspect of Thanksgiving and where it came from, just the idea of gratitude. And I want to focus on that here today because, I think there's that conversation that having an attitude of gratitude is really one of the most important things that we can do in our lives and in our businesses. And I think sometimes we get caught up in the tyranny of how do I do this? How do I do this? Instead of really focusing on why am I doing this? And a lot of times the suffering that we experience is really just focusing on self, and when we're focusing on ourselves, it's easy to suffer. But when we're focusing on others, we're focusing on paying it forward, when we're focusing on being of value, when focusing on being of service. And a large portion of what I believe the idea of gratitude is really a representation of what Secret is to me and how grateful I am for this company. But, I'd love to do kind of just a little exercise here with you guys, and kind of walk you through it. If you're driving, don't close your eyes. Don't want to be doing that. So Brittany, eyes open, eyes on the road. But for the rest of you that are an ability where you can close your eyes, I kind of want to just take this through with you is two things. Is number one is kind of a little bit of a visualization exercise. Number one. Number two is a little bit of a gratitude exercise, which is something that I think if you can do in the morning. So hey guys, so my brother just got in last night, and I'm grateful he's here, but I'm annoyed that he's playing a video game and talking while I'm doing this training. So, but come on, what are little brothers for, right? So in any event, what I do want to kind of go through this process with you guys is a little bit of a visualization exercise. So I want you to close your eyes real quick. Okay, Jenny, no closing your eyes. Brittany, no closing your eyes. Okay, so close your eyes real quick. I'm going to do it with you guys. And I want to take a second here, and I want us to go into the future. 2020 has been an interesting year for a lot of us. And I want to go to 2030. I want you to go 10 years into the future for just a quick second. It's 2030. We're just about to go into Thanksgiving. We're just about to go into the holiday season of 2030. So, however old you are right now, add 10 years. Some of you just went, nope, don't want to do that. So, hang with me. Okay. So, 10 years older, and your kids are 10 years older, siblings are 10 years older, but it's 2030. And I want you to picture yourself just for a quick second, sleeping in your bed. I want you to picture just waking up. You're opening your eyes and you look down and your toes are sticking out outside of the covers, and you just real quick, just wiggle your toes. In fact, do it for me right now. Just wiggle your toes real quick. So wiggling your toes, you see your toes, and you're looking up at the ceiling and not yawn, and you sit up, and I want you to visualize, where do you live? What does your bedroom look like? Is it the same home you're in now? Is it a different home? Are you in a different state, a different province, a different country? And as you turn to the right, you look out of the windows, and what do you see? Is it the cliffs overlooking the water? Is it the mountain view of the snow-capped mountains? Is there a beach right outside your window? And you get up, and as most of us do, and especially for 10 years older, we're rushing to the bathroom. So you walk in to your bathroom. What does the bathroom look like? Is it modern? Is it, more cathedral style? Is it whites? Is it darks? And you walk in, and you got your coffee machine obviously in the bathroom, because that's how we roll in 2030. Or better yet, you have your Seacret energy product, which is coming in a couple months. But from there, who comes and wakes you up? Your kid's coming to jump on you. Is the dog coming to jump on you? The cat's coming to jump on you? Is your spouse coming to jump on you? Right? And then you walk out into your living room, and you sit down with your coffee, and you look out onto the view that you chose. A view that you chose that makes you centered, grounded, present, here, the now. You take one deep breath. And there's life is good. And your investments are doing well in every season, whether it's summer, spring, winter, or fall. You've got your trust in place for when something happens, and eventually when you move on to another existence, your family and legacy will be taken care of. And all of a sudden you start getting phone calls. It's Thanksgiving Day, and you're getting phone calls from your kids and your friends and your leaders. And they're just calling, they're saying, hey, I just wanted to call and say happy Thanksgiving and say thank you. Thank you for who you've been in my life. Thank you for who you've been for me for the last 10 years. Your kids are calling you and saying, hey, Mom, listen, I know you made a lot of sacrifices in 2020 and 2021 and 2022. And I know sometimes I was even angry and upset at you for not being there for everything during that period of time, because you were working so hard to build a future I didn't understand. But I want to say thank you for all the hard work and sacrifices that you did 10 years ago, that has given us the ability to be able to travel, that has given us the ability to experience the world, that has given us the ability to, not be stressed and get the money monkey off of our back. And I just want to say thank you. Dad, thank you for working so hard. Thank you for providing for this family, for protecting this for family, even if I didn't understand. The kids are calling you. Your spouse comes in and says, babe, look what you did. Look where you got us. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for believing in me. Maybe your parents, if they're still around at this time, they give you a call too, because you've obviously spoiled them at this point. But if not, you take a moment just to say thank you to them for giving you an opportunity to be here to build something that's significant. And as the day continues and we get a chance to be grateful for all of our experiences, we think about our gratitude for our health, our gratitude for our body. Just taking a quick second just to take it all in. Like, when was the last time you were grateful for your eyes? Just take a quick second and be like, man, I'm so grateful I have the ability to see, because not everyone does. I'm so grateful for my ears. I don't even know how they work. I know there's some drums and they vibrate inside, and it gives me the ability to be able to hear music, to hear thoughts, obligations, ideas, you know, to hear Jesse McPherson ramble on about things on a Wednesday morning. When was the last time you were grateful for your ability to taste, your ability to smell? When was the last time you said thank you to your heart? That thing's pumping every day, whether you like it to or not. You could be sad, angry, depressed, sleepy, tired, exhausted, overwhelmed, and it's still doing its job every day for you. You know, every day, without fail. When was the last time you were like, thank you, heart? When was the last time you were thankful for your legs? Just the ability to walk, the ability to run, the ability to dance. So if we just kind of take a second here, and that's on ourselves, but who are you grateful for? Who are you grateful for in your life? And tomorrow I want you, whether you're even my Canadians, or, you know, we're adopting you to our day of gratitude. I know you already celebrated your Thanksgiving, but take tomorrow a little bit. And I want Thanksgiving not to be a day a year. I want it to be 365 a year. And if you just did in the morning, waking up, for me, that's my kind of shower time, as I call it, where I just kind of zone out in the shower and I take time to visualize where I want to be. And I take time to be grateful for where I am and grateful for the people in my life. I'm grateful for the experiences. So what are you really grateful for? Who are you really grateful for? And you're like, well, no one. If you had to be grateful for someone, who would it be? So I'm grateful for Isaac. I'm grateful for each and every one of you, a part of this amazing team of people. I'm so grateful to Trish and to Ruth for their leadership and their commitment to their organization, to Mazafar, to our new partnership and amazing leaders from World Ventures that are participating with us too. The people that taught me this incredible business model, Mark and Tammy Smith, and the people that came before me that aren't even a part of Seacret anymore for the last 9 years. But I'm so grateful to my fiance, Daphne. And I know that she's going to have an amazing day tomorrow set up for all of us here and our family and her family combined. But I'm also grateful for the challenge. And I want you to take a second and be like, you know what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Sometimes I feel like God thinks I'm stronger than I am at times, but, you know, I think he knows. And I'm grateful for all the things that I had to go through that made me who I am today. I'm grateful for the challenges to come. I'm not looking forward to them, but I'm going to be grateful for them because I know that they are reasons, because life isn't happening to me. Life is happening for me. I want you to say that to yourself. Life is not happening to me. Life is happening for me. See, what's wrong is always available, but so is what's right when we're looking for it. And if we can just take 5 minutes out of our day, 10 minutes out of our day to be grateful. So the question is where are you going to be in 2030? And where you're going to be in 2030 is going to be determined by the way that you are being every day, starting here in 2020. So that's our visualization for today. You can open your eyes if you want to. Okay. And I was on a call the other day and I was like, where do you want to be in 2030? And the guy was like, I never thought about it. And here's the thing, I want you to think about it. I don't only want you to think about it, I want you to think about it all the time. Okay. I want you to know where you're going, because in 2030, you're going to end up somewhere. And I want you to be intentional about your destination of where you're going to be. And this group of people is not going to be one that's going to wander around through the winds of life being blown by circumstance. We are not managers of circumstance. We are creators of value. That is who we are. We're not even secret agents. We're secret angels. That's how I see us. We're out there spreading light and joy to a world that has been pretty dark here recently, you know, and don't let the news fool you. There's so much good going on in the world right now. There's so much positivity going in the world right now. There are people coming together even more than ever before, but it's just not being highlighted. And we get to be the group that gets to do that. So, and I'm excited to be on this journey now. I'm not saying that's going to be easy. In fact, it's going to be one of the hardest things you've ever done in your whole life. Okay. But I meet so many people today that are disappointed with where they are in 2020. But 2010, they didn't plan on being anywhere different. Don't be that person. We will not be that person. I won't let you be that person. Shit. If you hang around us long enough, I'm going to brainwash you into being wildly successful and believing in yourself. That's what's going to happen. So, because we got to get that conversation about what can happen in that BS belief system that some of us have been regurgitating from an old broken record, that we're going to take it off and bust that thing up, scratch the shit out of it so you can't play it ever again. We're not playing that stuff anymore. We're not playing those games anymore. 2020 was a year that, either you could say it maybe broke you, or it was a breakdown. See, many of you might feel like you're in a breakdown, but you're not broken. None of you are broken. So for us, what we're going to do is we're going to take the strength of this organization, this community, and bring it together. So I just, anyway, I want to let you guys know how grateful I am for you. Last Thanksgiving for me was an incredible amount of grief from my personal life of losing my mom, and to see how far I've come this last year. I mean, I know it's still going to be a difficult day for me for sure, but to see where we've come as an organization, where we've come as a company, and where we've come as a community. And I'll share with you one story to close out today, and I just want you guys to know how grateful I am for you. Is story I heard a long time ago, and it stuck with me, and it popped into my head this morning, and I haven't probably told it in probably 10 years. And it's the story of this old woman, and she's driving out in the countryside down a long straight road, and about every mile there's a street lamp, right? So every mile there's a street lamp, and she breaks down. And old woman, she's in her 70s, she's in her 80s. She pulls over to the side of the road. And so pulls over the side of the road. She ends up trying to find something. So this cop ends up driving down this road. He's driving down this road, and he sees this woman. And he's like, what is this random old lady doing in the middle of the night out here in the middle of nowhere? So he pulls over, and he was like, ma'am, what are you doing? And she's like, I lost my keys. Can you help me find them? He's like, absolutely. Right. So anyway, so he starts looking for the keys. He's like, what do they look like? Are they a key ring? Is there a color? Is there a type of key? He's like, what kind of keys are they? She's like, it's my car keys. And he's like, car keys. Okay, car keys. So looking for car keys. What kind of car is it? She's like, oh, it's a Buick. Okay. We find the car keys. I'm looking for car keys. And he's looking all around. They're scrummaging all around. And then all of a sudden, he just has an epiphany. He's like, wait a minute. Old lady, middle of the road, middle of nowhere. They're underneath this street lamp. And he goes, and he looks up and he looks around and he sees no car. And he goes, lady, how did you get here? She was like, well, I drove. She's like, well, where did you lose your keys? Or where's your car? She's like, oh, it's back there. And he goes, you lost your keys over here? And she goes, no, I lost my keys by my car. And he goes, well, then why are we looking over here? He goes, because it's light here. I can't see over there. And at the beginning, when the pastor told this sermon, I was like, I don't get it. And he was like, yeah, the reason why is some of you that have been stopped on the side of the road, you lost your keys. In order to move forward, you need to find them. But many of you, you're looking in the light, and the keys aren't in the light. The keys are in the dark. And some of us, we've got to go into that places of ourselves and that places inside of us that we've been avoiding, neglecting, not thinking about, and go, you know what? Hey, I haven't been as nice to myself as I probably could be. I need to give myself a little pat on the back, give myself a little reassurance, and be like, look, it's been a tough year for everybody. So, and I'm going to go into the dark, and I'm going to go fight those demons, and I'm going to go fight that, not enemy, that inner me of saying that I'm not worthy, that it's not possible, that I can't do it, that shouldn't happen for me. And I'm going to go tell myself, and I'm going to remind myself, because for many of you, this isn't about learning something new. This is about remembering who you are and remembering what you're capable of. And by golly, I am going to remind you for the rest of your life how powerful you really are if you stay a part of Seacret. That's one of the things that I know that I've been tasked to do, because some of you guys, it's easy for me to see how powerful you are, and some of you have forgotten. So I'm grateful to have an opportunity to even have a platform like this to share with people. And anyway, I just want to let you guys know that have a fantastic Thanksgiving, and let's have the best Black Friday ever. Black Friday into the Saturday into the Sunday, and then all of December will be a December to remember, and 2021 is going to be outrageous as we go build this decade. So let's know where we are going to be in 2030. Let's wake up every day there. Let's be grateful for where we are now, and let's go build it. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Or I won't see you tomorrow, but I will see you guys next week, or I'll see you on Friday. We're going to be crazy on Friday. So anyway, happy dances all around. Bye, guys.